Do you feel like your life is stuck, as if something is holding you back from moving forward? Maybe you carry the weight of losses, pains, or even the fear of never achieving what you dream of. But what if I told you that the universe is already working in your favor, aligning invisible forces to restore and transform you? It might seem impossible, but it isn't. What you lack isn't capability, but clarity about how to connect with this hidden power that governs everything around us. In this guide, you will discover how the universe not only understands your struggles but also offers a path to healing, abundance, and purpose. Together, we will explore how every challenge you've faced so far is actually a piece of the puzzle leading you to the life you deserve. Are you ready to take the next step toward your transformation? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets that no one has told you about unlocking the cosmic power within you. Chapter 1. Cosmic Restoration. Have you ever stopped to think that the universe has a unique way of adjusting everything, even those moments that seem forever lost? Often, when we look back at lost years, we feel frustrated, believing there's no way to recover the time or opportunities. But what if I told you that the universe is silently working to restore those moments in unexpected ways? Consider someone who spent years stuck in a job they disliked, only to be guided into a new career filled with purpose and passion. What seemed like a delay was actually the universe preparing the ground for something greater. This restoration doesn't happen by chance and often requires faith and action. It's like a farmer who trusts that his seeds will bear fruit, even after a drought. He plants carefully, nourishes the soil, and waits patiently. Similarly, individuals who turn to spiritual practices like meditation or intention writing frequently experience powerful insights, as if the universe were whispering the next step. Have you tried writing down your goals and meditating on them? This practice can unlock opportunities that once seemed out of reach. Even more fascinating is that this cosmic restoration isn't limited to grand material achievements. It can also be felt in the small details, reuniting with a friend who unexpectedly becomes a pillar of support, or receiving a message you thought was long forgotten. These moments are gentle reminders that the universe is constantly in motion, rearranging pieces to create a new masterpiece. Accepting this opens the door to healing, which naturally follows in this journey. Chapter 2. Healing and Wholeness. Have you noticed how emotional wounds can manifest in your body? The weight of unresolved grievances and traumas often turns into physical pain, insomnia, or even chronic illness. However, the universe, with its infinite wisdom, initiates healing processes that we don't always recognize. Imagine someone holding on to resentment for years, only to find that their health significantly improves after practicing forgiveness. Like Sarah, who healed family conflicts by choosing forgiveness, you too can experience this liberation. The journey toward wholeness begins with small steps. Practices like mindfulness, which teaches us to remain present, can dissolve suppressed emotions. Some people find relief in writing forgiveness letters, even if they never send them. Others turn to holistic therapies like Reiki or conscious breathing sessions. The important thing is to start, even if it seems like an overwhelming challenge. Have you tried sitting in silence and letting your thoughts flow freely? This simple act can be incredibly restorative. What's even more transformative is the ripple effect of emotional healing. When you allow yourself to heal, your energy changes, and those around you begin to shift as well. It's like throwing a stone into a calm lake. The ripples touch every part of the surface. This renewal energy not only restores your body but also paves the way for unexpected abundance, the universe's next gift in your journey. Chapter 3: Abundance and Blessings. Have you ever doubted that life could surprise you with something extraordinary? It's easy to close ourselves off to blessings when we're stuck in a scarcity mindset. But the universe, in its infinite generosity, reminds us that abundance is always within reach, even when everything seems to say otherwise. Imagine someone who has struggled financially for years, only to stumble upon an unexpected opportunity. A dream job, a wise investment, or even an act of kindness that changes their life. These moments are clear invitations to receive what is rightfully yours. The key to unlocking this abundance is trust. When you believe, you start acting differently, opening doors, creating opportunities, and attracting connections. Small actions, like expressing daily gratitude for what you already have, even if it seems little, can transform your mindset. Some people adopt practices such as creating vision boards or making daily affirmations about prosperity, with surprising results. Try writing a powerful affirmation like, "I gratefully and joyfully receive all the blessings the universe has for me," and read it aloud every day. What's most incredible is that this abundance often arrives in unexpected forms. It's not just about money or material possessions. Sometimes, it's a valuable piece of advice, a new friend, or even the chance to help someone who needs you. When you open yourself to receiving, you start to see life from a fresh perspective, and the desire to transform and serve others becomes inevitable. The universe's generosity continues to surprise us, showing that true wealth goes beyond what the eyes can see. Chapter 4: Compassionate Transformation. Some of the greatest transformations we experience arise from adversity. When everything seems to be falling apart, the universe subtly nudges us toward compassion and service. Consider someone who has gone through painful losses, such as the collapse of a business or the end of a meaningful relationship. Amidst the chaos, this person discovers a genuine desire to help others, as if the pain has refined something profound within them. This is how compassionate transformation is born, a silent call to make the world a better place. These moments are not coincidences. They are invitations to awaken. Compassion grows stronger when we learn to look beyond ourselves. A practical example: volunteering for social causes, helping a friend without expecting anything in return, or simply listening to someone in pain. Never underestimate the power of small gestures. For the recipient, they can mean everything. When you decide to do something altruistic, like donating your time or sharing your knowledge, you realize that your own healing accelerates as well. And this change goes beyond actions. It alters who we are. Through difficult experiences, many find purpose, clarity, and even a renewed sense of identity. Compassionate transformation is like a river that starts small but gains strength as it flows. As we walk this path of renewal, we begin to rediscover an inner strength that seemed forgotten, ready to guide us through the next chapters of our journey. Chapter 5: Inner Strength and Purpose. The challenges we face in life have a greater purpose than we often realize. Each obstacle is like an invisible craftsman, sculpting our inner strength and shaping us for something greater. Think of someone who lost everything during a difficult period but found the courage to start over. That person, upon rediscovering their purpose, realized that their resilience had grown, turning pain into power. It's like a seed that must endure the tough soil before it can bloom. Recognizing this inner strength takes courage, but there are practical ways to access it. Create a list of the most challenging moments you've faced and reflect on what you learned from each. This helps you see that challenges are not enemies but allies in building your purpose. Some people find this strength through simple activities, like daily meditation, nature walks, or journaling their gratitude. These practices serve as an internal compass, guiding you in the right direction. It's fascinating to realize that as our strength grows, our purpose becomes clearer. Suddenly, things that once made no sense start to align. What seemed like a confusing path now reveals a well-lit road. And the more aligned we become with this purpose, the more we feel a spiritual connection with the universe, propelling us forward with confidence. This connection, in fact, begins to deepen as we explore the unseen forces shaping our lives. Chapter 6. Spiritual Connection. Have you ever felt that there is something greater guiding everything around you? This yearning to understand what lies beyond the tangible is the universe calling you. Spiritual connection is an invitation to dive into yourself while simultaneously realizing how everything is interconnected. Think of the peace you feel while watching the sunrise or the inexplicable comfort of a heartfelt prayer. These moments are not accidental. They are portals connecting us to the divine. Strengthening this connection doesn't require elaborate rituals but rather intention. Try starting your day with simple practices, such as deep breathing or visualizing a light enveloping your body, bringing calm and protection. Some people find this connection through inspiring books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle or Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Others prefer silent contemplation or yoga practice. Every choice is a step toward the universal consciousness that embraces us. This connection teaches us to live with more purpose and less haste. Suddenly, we find meaning even in setbacks, understanding that they too are part of a greater plan. By embracing spirituality, we realize life is not merely a series of events but a cosmic dance full of lessons. And as we accept this, we begin to see that even setbacks bring clarity and growth, as we will explore next. Chapter 7. Clarity and Growth. Have you noticed how the toughest moments, when faced with courage, often bring the greatest lessons? Many times, setbacks are simply the universe realigning us with our true path. Consider someone who lost their job and initially felt devastated. Over time, this experience opened doors to starting their own business, something they would never have considered without that initial push. What seemed like a crisis became a catalyst for growth. To see opportunities within chaos, you need to shift your focus. Try a simple exercise. At the end of each day, write down one challenging event you faced and what it might have taught you. This rewires your mind to find clarity amid difficulties. Books like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a**ck by Mark Manson or Mindset by Carol Dweck offer practical tools for transforming struggles into stepping stones for success. This growth mindset changes how we approach life. When we learn to reinterpret setbacks, our vision broadens, and a natural optimism emerges. Suddenly, even the toughest situations become opportunities for learning. This clarity empowers us to rebuild what was lost, including relationships that often suffer during tough times. And it's precisely about this restoration that the universe wants to guide us next. Chapter 7. Clarity and growth. Have you noticed how the toughest moments, when faced with courage, often bring the greatest lessons? Many times, setbacks are simply the universe realigning us with our true path. Consider someone who lost their job and initially felt devastated. Over time, this experience opened doors to starting their own business, something they would never have considered without that initial push. What seemed like a crisis became a catalyst for growth. To see opportunities within chaos, you need to shift your focus. Try a simple exercise. At the end of each day, write down one challenging event you faced and what it might have taught you. This rewires your mind to find clarity amid difficulties. Books like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***ck by Mark Manson or Mindset by Carol Dweck offer practical tools for transforming struggles into stepping stones for success. This growth mindset changes how we approach life. When we learn to reinterpret setbacks, our vision broadens, and a natural optimism emerges. Suddenly, even the toughest situations become opportunities for learning. This clarity empowers us to rebuild what was lost, including relationships that often suffer during tough times. And it's precisely about this restoration that the universe wants to guide us next. Chapter 7. Clarity and Growth. Have you noticed how the toughest moments, when faced with courage, often bring the greatest lessons? Many times, setbacks are simply the universe realigning us with our true path. Consider someone who lost their job and initially felt devastated. Over time, this experience opened doors to starting their own business, something they would never have considered without that initial push. What seemed like a crisis became a catalyst for growth. To see opportunities within chaos, you need to shift your focus. Try a simple exercise. At the end of each day, write down one challenging event you faced and what it might have taught you. This rewires your mind to find clarity amid difficulties. Books like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***ck by Mark Manson or Mindset by Carol Dweck offer practical tools for transforming struggles into stepping stones for success. This growth mindset changes how we approach life. When we learn to reinterpret setbacks, our vision broadens, and a natural optimism emerges. Suddenly, even the toughest situations become opportunities for learning. This clarity empowers us to rebuild what was lost, including relationships that often suffer during tough times. And it's precisely about this restoration that the universe wants to guide us next. And now, with all these tools and insights you've just discovered, the question remains: what will you do with them? The universe is ready to work in your favor, but transformation begins with the first step, one that only you can take. Why not start by identifying one area of your life where you feel most in need of healing or clarity? Then, apply one of the practices we discussed, such as meditation, journaling, or even a simple moment of reflection. Small actions lead to big changes. Remember, the peace, abundance, and fulfillment you seek are already within you, waiting to be revealed. It's not magic, but a process that requires intention and action. And to ensure you don't miss a single step of this journey, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll keep receiving content that helps unlock your full potential. Oh, and let me know in the comments, which of these steps will you start applying today? I'm curious to hear about your transformation. It's always a joy to be connected with you. In this space, you are never alone. Each video is a safe haven for us to dive together into spirituality, self-discovery, and the energies that shape our existence. Here, your questions find understanding, your journey finds purpose, and your soul finds peace. If this content resonates with you, don't forget to leave a like. It not only strengthens our community, but also helps share this transformative message with those who need it most. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to ensure you never miss an opportunity for growth and reflection. This way, you'll always stay aligned with the positive energy and insights we share. Feel embraced in this space. You are an essential part of it. Thank you for being on this journey with us.